Hey guys, let us begin with the discussion of today's main question. The topic for today is disaster management, and the first heading is issue of desertification of northeastern states. According to UNCCD, the definition for land degradation in is arid, semi-arid and dry subhumid areas resulting from various factors including the climate variation and human activity, typically losing its water body, vegetation and wildlife. So land degradation, that is desertification, is a land area becoming arid or semi-arid or dry due to various climatic and other human activities also, because of which the water body and vegetation are being lost. So what is the ISRO report? Major issues of desertification is especially in Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Tripura, Nagaland and Meghalaya. These are the various northeastern states which are severely affected by desertification. So in Mizoram, the rate of desertification is the fastest, and in Arunachal Pradesh, 2.4% of area underwent degradation in the year 2018 to 19. So as per IMD, Indian Meteorological Department, rainfall in northeast recently skewed, meaning it became very poor. In 2019, rainfall deficit of 12% happened. So let us look at the various reasons why this particular thing called desertification is happening. So first one being deforestation. Why deforestation is happening? It is because of the practice in the northeast region called slash and burn technique for agriculture and making houses and infrastructure property, for which they cut down the trees. So the next reason is because of striping of land resource, particularly doing things like mining. It will lead to nutrition in the soil are being lost, and it will further become a desert biome. So the next one is about farming practice in faulty way, like tuber crop on step slope, erosion, excess fertilizer use. So the faulty practice of the faulty farming practice is also one of the reason. For example, we are planting the tuber crop like potatoes in this step slope, which can be easily eroded. So the next reason is climate change. Desertification is caused due to climate change also. Warm days, it will lead to drought, and this will reduce the soil ability to absorb carbon. So even IPCC has reported that land degradation along with the climate change, it becomes fuel for each other. Matlab, land degradation, it will cause climate change, and climate change will lead to land degradation. So the next reason is about the natural disasters. For example, they also damage lands. Example, flash flood, torrential rainfall causing desertification in long run. So these are some of the reasons. Now what are the remedial measures we can take? So the first one is about the traditional knowledge. We need traditional knowledge for land and water management, which are sustainable. It has to be traditional and also sustainable. Also, we must document the traditional or that local knowledge or practice in conservation. So the next one is about the structural measures to control soil erosion, like using of shelter bed, wood lot, windbreak with trees and bushes. So the next one is about the water conservation technique. For example, in northeast, abundant rainfall happens at many times, right? So we need proper water conservation technique, but proper water conservation roadmap is missing in that region. rain pattern changing due to climate change. Therefore, we need rainwater harvesting system and digging of ponds, lakes, etc. are needed. So the next step is slowly shift slash and ban agriculture toward the traditional residential agri practices. Like we have to incentivize the people for this particular shift by providing them input fee, technology demonstration, etc. So the next steps can be reclaiming of deserted badland topography through afforestation, use of gypsum, and a national wasteland development program. So this is about reclaiming of deserted badland topography. So how can we conclude? Larger northeast population dependent on rural area. Example like agri. Especially in rural area, they are dependent on agriculture for livelihood. So desertification is a major threat. Therefore, a proper well thought plan, it will lead to community participation. Along with the community participation is a need of the hour. We need a proper plan and community participation to make it work. So that's all. Thank you.